10 dangerous animals you should run away from. Hello lovely YouTube family. In today's video we're gonna talk about 10 dangerous animals you should run away from. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Sharks may star in the bloodiest blockbusters, and sure, spiders tend to monopolize the phobia department. But when you get down to the facts, those are merely two classes of creatures, amongst the scariest to stalk the planet. In fact, there are many ferocious beasts, both large and small, that are downright deadly. Here are the 10 most dangerous animals in the world, and where to find them. 10. Box jellyfish. Often found floating or slowly moving at speeds close to 5 miles per hour in Indo-Pacific waters, these transparent, nearly invisible invertebrates are considered by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration as the most venomous marine animal in the world. Their namesake, cubic frames, contain up to 15 tentacles at the corners, with each growing as much as 10 feet tall, all lined with thousands of stinging cells, known as nematocytes, that contains toxins that simultaneously attack the heart, nervous system, and skin cells. While antivenoms do exist, the venom is so potent and overwhelming that many human victims of the hundreds of reported fatal encounters each year have been known to go into shock and drown or die of heart failure before reaching the shore. Indian saw-scaled viper. While plenty of snake species pack enough venom to easily bring down a human, not all of them take the multifaceted approach of the Indian saw-scaled viper, which is why they are one of the top contributors to snake bite cases. Sometimes called the Indian viper or simply the saw-scaled viper, these reptiles live in some of the most populated regions of the range they occupy, which stretches well beyond India. They remain inconspicuous by using their natural camouflage to blend into the desert surrounds, because they are typically active at night. 8. Pufferfish. Pufferfish, also known as blowfish, are located in tropical seas around the globe. Though they are the second most poisonous vertebrate on the planet, after the golden arrow dart frog, they are arguably more dangerous as their neurotoxin, called tetrodotoxin, is found in the fish's skin, muscle tissue, liver, kidneys, and gondas, all of which must be avoided when preparing the creature for human consumption. Indeed, the wild encounters are certainly dangerous. The risk of death from a pufferfish increases when eating it in countries like Japan, where it is considered a delicacy known as fugu and can only be prepared by a trained, licensed chef. Even then, accidental deaths from ingestion occur several times each year. Black mamba. Though species like boomslang or the king cobra are dangerous thanks to their respective poisons, the black mamba is especially deadly due to its speed. The species, which can grow up to 14 feet long, is the fastest of all snakes, slithering at speeds of up to 12.5 miles an hour, which makes escaping one in remote areas that much more difficult. Thankfully, black mambas usually only strike when threatened. But when they do, they'll bite repeatedly, delivering enough venom, a blend of neuro and cardiotoxins, in a single bite to kill 10 people. Sydney funnel web spider. Some spiders flaunt their lethality with flashy colors or alien-like appendages, but few are as capable on following through on that promise as the glossy black Sydney funnel web spider. A funnel web's bite is a serious cause of alarm. Fatality among adults can occur within 30 minutes, since the atraxotoxin in their venom causes the human nervous system to short out. Interestingly, their venom is not particularly bothersome to non-primate mammals, including household pets. What makes funnel webs especially dangerous is their proximity to humans, and the natural behavior that drives them to seek shelter and build webs in sheltered burrows, like shoes and lawn ornaments. The bite of a funnel web is so fearsome that doctors recommend seeking antivenom after tangoing with any black spider in the funnel web family, just in case. 5. Stonefish. The most venomous fish known to humans is an easy one to miss, which is exactly what it wants. Stonefish, after all, are named for their visual similarity to rocks, setting perfectly still and blended right into the seabed, where an unsuspecting foot can easily step down on their dorsal fins, primed and ready with potent neurotoxins. The unluckiest clodhoppers will step hard, applying more pressure and increasing the amount of venom that gets injected. They may also trigger the stonefish's secondary defense mechanism, known as lacrimal saber, which has been likened to a switchblade of the face. Fatality from the stonefish venom can occur within an hour, so it's recommended to seek antivenom immediately, applying water heated to over 113 degrees Fahrenheit, 45 degrees centigrade, in the meantime to denature the venom. Most importantly, watch where you step. 4. Saltwater crocodile. Florida's alligator may be scary, but they have nothing on their cousin, the fearsome crocodile, which is more short-tempered, easily provoked, and aggressive towards anything that crosses its path. Of all the species in the world, the largest and the most dangerous is the saltwater crocodile. These ferocious killers can grow up to 23 feet in length, weigh more than a ton, and are known to kill hundreds each year, with crocodiles as a whole responsible for more human fatalities annually than sharks. If that's not enough to scare you, put it in perspective. Humans chomp into well-done steak at around 200 psi, a mere 5% of the strength of a salty's jaw. 3. Tsetse fly. Often regarded as the world's most dangerous fly, the tsetse fly, a small speck of insect that measures between 8 to 17 millimeters, or about the same size as the average housefly, is commonly found in the sub-Saharan Africa, especially throughout countries in the center of the continent. While the flies themselves are nasty blood-sucking bugs that usually feed during the peak warm hours, their true terror lies in the protozoan parasites, the spread known as trypanosomes. These microscopic pathogens are the causative agent of African sleeping sickness, a disease marked by neurological and meningoencephalitic symptoms, including behavioral changes, poor coordination, as well as disturbances in sleeping cycles that give the illness its name. If untreated, the condition can be fatal. 2. Mosquito. Clocking in at just 3 millimeters at their smallest, the common mosquito, even tinier than the tsetse, ranks as the second most dangerous. Our reasoning? The sheer number of deaths each year caused by various pathogens and several species of mosquitoes, of the more than 3,000 in the world, carry to humans. The irritating insects, primarily those from the genera Andes, Anopheles, and Culex, are the primary vectors of diseases like malaria, chikungunya, encephalitis, elephantiasis, yellow fever, dengue fever, West Nile virus, and the Zika virus, which collectively afflict at estimated 700 million and kill roughly 725,000 people each year. 1. Humans. Surprised? After all, we are animals too, and since we've been killing each other for 10,000 years, with the total deaths of war alone estimated at between 150 million and 1 billion, and that was a decade ago, it's a no-brainer that we top the list. Though human beings are said to be living in the most peaceful period now than at any other time in our history, we still assault each other with incredibly high rates of senseless brutality, from gun violence to terrorist attacks around the globe. We are dangerous to other animals too. Think global warming, the destruction of forests and coral reefs, and over-tourism, given the threat we pose to countless other creatures, and the fact that we often act irrationally and have the capacity to annihilate our entire planet. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.